So what's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm gonna go over today's prize action, which was the 3rd of December 2025. So let's get into it. Today was really choppy and really interesting, so that's why I'm making a video again about today's prize action. As I told you guys in the last video, December could be a little bit trickier due to people taking money out of the market and using it for Christmas gifts, etc, etc. So today was a yeah, like that kind of day with less volume and just really choppy PA. We had like a decent volume, it looks like, but look at the chop. You can just see how low probability this is. At 8 or something, at 9 we had a crazy dump for some reason. From like 400 points, 300 points, 200 points. Sweeping out this low on ES and not on NQ. Which was pretty tough because that was a pretty nice low to sweep and then go higher. We did sweep down ES, but it was a little bit tough for my bias because this displacement was quite nice to take out that low and then go for a long. So I was still looking for continuations. Yeah, we tap a 50-minute gap here, a 5-minute gap here as well. I'll mark them out real quick. Especially this 5-minute looks really nice. 50-minute, you can see it in the 50-minute right here. I'll mark that out as well. 5-minute gap tap, and I was still looking for continuation shorts towards this draw on liquidity. In my opinion, I was wrong. It looks like. Um, and we had a inverse, but why didn't I take this inverse? I wouldn't say this was a bad setup. But this was just not for me due to the chop and the momentum. In my opinion, momentum is really important for taking a setup, and we just didn't have any momentum. Like, we respect this once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and then we inverse 4 times. If we are really going to be bearish, we need a V shape through this gap and then continue lower. And we just didn't have that. So I stayed out of this setup. Um, Other reason why I stayed out of the setup was this was my break-even point because of the chop I really wanted a quick break-even. So my break-even point was here and we took that before the close, so I skipped the setup as well. Would have been a break-even setup anyways, because probably your break-even would have been this if you still took it. So yeah, break-even anyway, but this wasn't a great setup in my opinion due to the chop. Yeah, and wrong bias obviously. My bias was wrong today. In my opinion, like, yeah, this you could see this as an SSMT, but I just didn't see it like that in the moment. I just thought like we should sweep that low and go higher, but I was fully wrong. Is that bad? No, that isn't bad because I didn't take any trades today due to the chop. So yeah, my model. The inversion model is really reactive. You gotta react to what's happening in the market. So having a wrong bias isn't that bad, but my bias is most of the time my bias is really like correct. I would say not 100% obviously, but I would say I have a pretty good bias rate. But today was wrong, and that's fine obviously. Another continuation setup was this 5 minute, but that just didn't trigger. Why? I think we retested that. Yeah, we were in EQ of the range we tapped test, so we are now in premium. Yeah, it looked like we had nice momentum off of that 4 minute and the 5 minute, but we just didn't get that inverse. I wanted to play it like this for 1.1 R. My stop was a little bit lower, 1.2 R, but that just never inversed again. We are in a 30-minute gap that we just created. I'll mark that out real quick. 30-minute gap, we sweep into that. Still in a 50-minute gap as well, by the way. 50-minute gap, 5-minute gap, everything was there. Good momentum. Yeah, but we just were not bearish, so we didn't trigger the setup. And even if we did, that probably was going to be a stop because of my bias being wrong. So yeah, that was a potential setup I was looking for. Besides that, there was really nothing else for me to take due to look at this chop here. You could take that 3 minute, but that's just not high probability with this chop. Then the 5 minute was a little bit better, I would say, but not inversing there is a strong sign of bullish momentum. After that, we chopped, we chopped, we chopped. I was thinking about taking a long here if we made a 5 minute gap, but we just didn't make any 5 minute gaps for me to retrace into. So yeah, that was just my day. Short, like it was a long trading day, but I didn't take any setups. So I made $0 that today, which is totally fine, obviously. I'm pretty green for the week at like 1.1 R, I think. So I'm fine with that. I would say if you took a loss today, trading the inversion model, you should study harder because these losses were really preventable. Like this 3 minute was really not that good. If you saw the SMT and you were bullish, you shouldn't be taking this. If you were bearish, go break even at the new internal low there because of the chop and like not the probable conditions. This is also a protected low, so this can't be your break even in my opinion. This 5 minute didn't trigger. I saw people taking um what did I see people take? It doesn't matter. I saw people taking not the highest time frame inverse it there, so that's also not what you want to do. You want to wait for your highest time frame to inverse. Yeah. Besides that, there was nothing else to take. If you took some longs here, not waiting for a 5 minute or 50 minute gap, that's pretty greedy and you're just impatient. You gotta wait for those 5 minute gaps or 50 minute gaps to get created. Uh, have something like this. If you had something like this on a 5 minute, like go up, 5 minute retrace, and then we go higher, I would have taken my setup right there. But that just didn't happen, and that doesn't matter, you know? Then I'll just go off and enjoy the rest of my day. So if you took a loss here, taking this 5 minute long, that's just not a good setup. Taking this long is not a good setup. Yeah, maybe you could have taken a long here into this here because we are holding this 3 minute gap, but that's at 12 p.m. So yeah, that just doesn't make sense to be trading there, in my opinion. So yeah, that was today's price action, and I hope this video helps you guys about today's price action. It was a really tough day. You gotta be careful in December with December price action. It's really tough these days. But just be patient, and your patience will be rewarded if you have a profitable model and you are a profitable trader. So yeah, guys, that was it for me. I have one last thing to say that I partnered up with Lucid Trading. I've been testing them for a little bit, like a month now or something, and I really like their rules and just the support. I had some questions and like really quick answers and everything, so I partnered with them. So like every discount there is, you can use code SCEPSI for a nice discount, supporting me and also just getting a nice discount on your accounts. This is the only and first this is the first and only firm I have a code on because I really like Lucid. Quick response time from their support team, good trading rules, but also like I saw a lot of people on Twitter struggling with the monthly payment on Evils. They have a one-time payment plan, so you can just pay once and then you you can just trade it at your own pace and don't have to hurry and pays it up for no reason. So that's why I really like them. If you want to buy an account on them, you can find their site. I'll put it in my description. And you can use code SCEPSI if you want to support me, obviously. So yeah, guys, that will be it for for today's video, and I'll see you guys next in the next video.